Hey, this is Rick Brandenburg for Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll. And it's middle or late July, and it's hot. The heat index is like 400 degrees here in North Carolina. And this is the time of year when bugs are at their highest level. Here behind my house, I've got everything that has 8 legs, 6 legs, 4 legs, 2 legs, and even no legs. Just a lot of things out here that aggravate and irritate us. And for those of you who are watching these videos, a good portion of you are turf managers and you spend a lot of time outside and you know the issues with ticks, fleas, mosquitoes, biting flies, that sort of thing, and they're a real nuisance. And I actually get a lot of questions on how do I keep these things off of me. Even though they're not a turf pest, they're a nuisance pest to the people outside all the time managing pests. So I've got some ideas I want to share with you for ways that you can help reduce just the challenges that come along with these pests. And obviously things like ticks can be a real health issue if you get a disease from them once they feed on you. So this just talk about some of the options that are available that really are very inexpensive and can keep these pests from bothering you during the summer months. So let's talk about a couple of options. Well, one thing you can do is obviously there's a lot of really high quality sporting wear, outdoor wear, hunting, fishing type wear that has repellency. It's got and most of the time it has an insecticide impregnated into the fabric, and it lasts for a long, long time, and it is really, really effective. Or you can simply go about making your own. There's a product that's been around for a long, long time, an insecticide called permethrin. It's an old product that's been proven safe for a long time, been used for a lot of different uses, and it's spelled P-E-R-M-E-T-H-R-I-N, permethrin. And you can buy it very inexpensively. You can actually go on Amazon, and here's an example of a product. I'm not endorsing this one, but this is a 0.5% permethrin. This is good to treat 8 garments. You just simply take the garments outside, you hang them on a clothesline, you hang them over something, and you just spray them down. You let it dry. And that insecticide, once it dries, there's absolutely no smell. It does not rub off. It's good for multiple machine washes. And the permethrin insecticide is incredibly repellent. If you're going to be out where there's ticks and fleas and mosquitoes, you can spray your hat, you can spray your socks, you can spray your pants, you can spray your shirt, and it will do an amazing job of keeping these insects and ticks from getting on you. Any sort of activity. Now, if you have short sleeves on, like I have right now, obviously the zone of protection may not necessarily get your whole arm or in your hands. In that case, do not spray a product like permethrin directly on your skin. It is not readily absorbed by the skin. That's why in the past it's been used for things like lice. But do not spray it on your skin. Use a product like DEET or something like that. All these products, this is a 98% DEET. You can buy it on Amazon. DEET at very low use quantities will repel for up to 10 hours. Don't slop it all over you like it's High Karate cologne. And I know for those of you under age 60, you don't know what that is, but my buddy George up in New Jersey certainly knows what High Karate cologne is. Just use very small amounts. If you wear long sleeves, which more and more people do now to protect them from the sun, since sun cancer has become a bigger issue, you will get complete control, even protection on your hands if you have shirts, pants, socks, hats, protected with permethrin insecticide. This can even be used when you're having a venue in the summertime and you're afraid of deer fly, horse flies, mosquitoes, all those sorts of things. You can spray the surrounding area. Some community pools will use it on shrubs around the pools to repel deer fly and horse flies and biting flies. So this isn't that it kills the insect, it is just incredibly repellent, and you can use it on your clothing. Spray the appropriate amount of quantity. You can make your own. You just need like a 0.5% solution. Let it dry. You can wear the clothing. It will not rub off. It will not cause skin irritation, and it will protect you from the various pests that you're most concerned about in the summertime. So you can make your own. It works very, very well, and then you can have a little bit of DEET or whatever product you like to cover those areas if you're wearing short sleeves or if you're wearing shorts, and still get good protection and keep these pests, especially ticks, which can transmit some very serious diseases, from causing problems. So, just in closing, so when the flowers are out, when it's summertime, a lot of the pests are going to be out, and obviously we want to protect ourselves from them. And I even forgot to mention the infamous chiggers that can haunt you for weeks afterwards. So just make sure I didn't mention this, make sure you treat your clothes if you're going to do it outside, not indoors, and let them completely dry before you take them indoors. But in doing that, you can have some garments that really do protect you well, especially if you're working in areas with tall grass where ticks and fleas and chiggers are more problematic, or if you're working in shady areas where deer fly and horse flies can also cause real problems. Hope that helps. Look forward to talking with you again soon.